Let's talk about this infinity deck. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Florio. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Either way, it's good to have you here. In my last premiere that I did on Celina and Chris and their last ghost hunt that they did, they went through the oracle cards and it was pretty obvious what Celina was doing. She's not very subtle at it. Just like a quick summary, if no one wants to watch it, that's fine. They had the Oracle deck, which is a small deck of cards. It's a deck of cards she created. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's a small deck. I think it's like 10 or 15 cards, not very many. And she was asking the cards questions. Even though they said they shuffled them, I don't know that they did. Because the first half of the deck that they were working through, all the cards said no. So Celina was like, did this happen in your life? Are you this person? Did this death happen? And it was like, no. And then the no's run out eventually, because there's like so many no's, then there's yeses, then there's like stop, don't ask again, and I don't know, or something like that. Like, and those ones, there's only like one or two, and then the other ones, there's like 5 of each or something. We'll take a look at the details. She'll list it again, because we're going to look at that together. So point is, she went through trying to sell this narrative that's not true. I've fact checked her and I explained like that it's debunked what she's trying to sell. So she's trying to sell this narrative because she always has to make it dark. Every place they go to needs to have a dark secret. And the cards themselves were telling her no. And then when she ran out of no's, oh, the energy change or something happened. And then she's like, okay, I'm going to ask again. And then she asked the question again, and now she's getting yeses. It's like, well, yeah, because you used all the no's up. You just kept asking the same thing and trying to push the same narrative until you ran out of no cards. And as soon as you knew you ran out of no cards, because it's your deck and you know the deck, then you started pushing your narrative again. And then it started saying, yes, of course, because of course it said yes, because all you have left in your deck is yeses and the like, don't ask again. It's a game of chance. You're taking a chance and you've went through all the no's already. Point is, it was really obvious. I was like, do you guys want me to do a separate video on it? Yeah. So I was like, okay, so now we're here. So long story short, that is why I'm making this video. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Celina. She recently released this. This deck has been around for a while. She's been using it in their videos and their ghost hunt videos for, I think it was like maybe 2 years ago even that she invented it, 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. They've been using it for a while, and she just recently put it for sale so people can buy it now. And when she was explaining the details of what she did to the deck, I have a lot of comments, but let's first take a look at it together, and then I'll just sort of comment as we go. It's called an infinity deck. Sorry, I call it like an oracle deck, but it's an infinity deck. It's actually nowhere close to an oracle deck. Her website is like veilhouse.shop. Okay, so you have your infinity deck. So first of all, $65. Come on. It's your portal to the spirit realm, a tool crafted for those ready to listen to the unseen with 28 cards. Okay, it's 28. I thought it was like 15. 28 cards forming a sacred triangle. Your guides will speak through the one you're drawn to, uncovering yes or no and other sayings on the cards. So yeah. I'm looking at the design on the outside because she claimed something in a video we're going to look at, but I guess it's your intention to when you make it, but it's up to people, I guess, if they want to buy it. But there's things I didn't really agree about it, mainly because she uses it a lot in her videos and acts like this psychic connection. And she like rarely, well, she used to do it more where she would just get in tune with something and connect and then say whatever her visions say without having a gadget or a tool in front of her. But now she has all these gadgets and now this deck and things. And I feel like she's kind of using it as a way too, that if she's wrong or gets debunked, then she could be like, oh, well, that's what this thing told me. I feel like more and more she's just using gadgets and tools. So, but let's take a look at this, whatever commercial that she made for it.
Fall has arisen. Crunchy leaves means fall. Fall means Halloween. Halloween means spooky. Guess what? I'll make something for you guys, but it's a secret. Ugh. Open up, I'm coming in. Look at this. I made it. You have watched any of my ghost hunting videos ever, then you know the big wooden deck that I made to talk to spirits or to talk to my guides. I made it for you guys because you wouldn't stop asking. This is the infinity deck, and it is not a game. I can tell people all day not to use Ouija boards, and you're gonna do it. And this, you can talk to ghosts, you can talk to spirits, but it comes with protective chants.
I'm not like the other Ouija boards.
Okay? To say with intention, so they work. Now you're saying, Celina, what is, I don't get it. What is it?
Yeah, she's saying that she invented it with intention, right? With the designs and stuff. And therefore it's protected. And I don't know if you caught. So she was saying, I tell you guys all to not use the Ouija board all the time, but you still do it. But this deck you can use because I put protections in place. So she's essentially saying that her deck is like the Ouija board, but don't worry because she put protections in place so you can use it as much as you please and you won't run into problems with spirits and stuff attacking you because she has made sure that it's safe for you to use it.
I'm not like the other girls. When I go to Paris, I don't take pictures of the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower takes pictures of me.
Like, come on. Like, seriously? All right, let's further look at this.
Inside this box is a deck of 30 cards, okay? 2 of them, we have an instruction, we have our chants, and then our cards. You lay them out in a triangle and you ask your question. First you do your chant, then you ask your question. You hover your hand over the deck.
Okay, so now she's done it. Now there's a chant to go with it. Whereas when she shows it on her paranormal videos, she just like goes into a meditation for a second to like tune into the spirit world. She never shows a chant. As well, she was putting them all out on the floor before and then flipping them. And now they just switch to like, they just like draw them. But I don't think she ever did this triangle thing. I think she maybe did it the first time, but she hasn't done it like since. So it's just funny because she's telling you to use it in a way that she hasn't used it like this in like a year or 2 or something. She's not using it in the way that she's telling you to use it. You know, make it make sense.
And you will feel which one you are supposed to turn over. Look at the design. I love them so much, and they have so much essence of the original. I have runes of protection, and then you're going to have answers like, yes, ask again, you know, no, don't ask, and stop. Always respect when it says stop. I know some of you aren't, though. So make sure when you say goodbye, you say it with intention. I love the Infinity deck because I feel like there's so much ghost hunting equipment out there, but so much of it is alike, and there hasn't been an intention-based product thing in a really long time. And this isn't just to talk to ghosts, it's to talk to your guides, it's to sometimes talk to your inner self to figure out exactly what you want. So it's a limited drop, but guess what? It's literally out right now. So if you want it, there's not a lot left. So check it out.
Hold on, let me look up these runes. This means infinity, and it's called the Infinity deck. So it's the infinity symbol. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, okay. See, there's different rune guides that you gotta look up because some of them are the original and then some of them were like built upon because it started off as a really basic sort of language and communication and then it got built upon. So you got to take a look at the origins of the runes that you're actually looking up and make sure that you're pulling the runes and the meanings that you want from the correct runes, from the correct era, from the correct group of people. So it's sort of, it's same as like translations. So I'm trying to find this first one and I'm just like not seeing it. Safe travels rune. Okay, that must be what she's trying to get at with this one. That F looking one, that one is actually a rune. So hold on. She might just be going for full Celt instead of the Norse as well. It's different ones. So vision, leadership, power of words. So knowledge and intelligence, that must be what she's going for. There's different meanings depending on what you look at it. See, prosperity, it's also prosperity. It depends. Like, is she trying to pull from Celt or is she trying to pull from Viking or Norse? Like which, because they're different. They do evolve over time. Yeah, because there's definitely some different ones. That one is love. This one is, oh, it's just protection. I think that she's pulling from Celtic, but also part of it, you know, and like they say, when you train to do this stuff and when you're a witch, it's all about intention. So if anything, that's what it leans back on is intention. And then this one, rune luck. This one here, she seems to be flipping between Viking and Celtic. There's protection symbol. And then the eye is definitely the evil eye. That's her deal. This deck is protected with whatever, imbued with stuff. And all it is the symbols. Okay, so again, you have all these cards. It used to be less cards. Vale Hill Studios. Is this just her company? Yeah. I wonder if she's going to release more products. I bet she is. I bet she's going to release more products because she's made this whole Vale House Studios thing. Here it is. Okay, you know and don't ask. That's what it is now. There's stop, don't ask, and you know. Some of these were added. The you know is new. Essentially, she's taken the Magic 8 Ball and turned it into cards. It used to be a lot less cards, but I guess she realized that she also needs more cards for it to be something a little bit more substantial. I don't know. Like, this is the only thing that's been made that is to do with intention. It's the only thing new that's been made forever. It's like, well, I mean, Oracle decks, they're new. Tarot decks are new. People are always coming out with decks of cards and things like that. It's just the same thing. It's nothing special, but what just bothers me is she warns about the Ouija. Everyone warns about the Ouija. Like, even me, I'm like, I'm not going to touch the Ouija with intention because I feel like intention for me there's psychology in there still in my brain that, like, I just feel like even though I know like some things are debunked and everything, I just feel like something will happen because subconsciously I've still not let go of certain belief structures that I know are eventually going to break down. But so yeah, for me, I just kind of stay away from the Ouija boards. But I just think it's kind of wrong to relate it to a Ouija board, to say that this is like a Ouija board, but you aren't going to get hurt by spirits. And now she's put like this whole chant thing around it, make it seem like it's something more. I don't know. It all just seems like a bit of a hook or something to sell this product. That's all I think it really is. I mean, this person, I'm nervous to try it out. It's people that take it like really seriously. That what if your deck like causes people to have a psychological meltdown or something, you know? I think it's one thing to just sell a deck. It's another tarot deck. It's another oracle deck. And just, this is my art. That's fine. But like, you're selling a new product, this is something special and that no one else has created something in a long time, then it makes people believe it too much, I think. And I don't know. This person, I'm so excited for my deck to come in and have a conversation with those who reside at the daycare. I really hope you're not telling the kids that there's ghosts there. I lost my mom the other week. I wonder if she would answer me. Just this is so sad too. And it just like, I don't know. Don't you feel like guilty, like lying to these people? I just think that she should just sell it as like a cool item that she made and just not really put all this like spiritual attachment to it, belief systems to it, because I don't know, that is the stuff that, like, grief vampires feed off of. And yeah, she is a grief vampire technically because she's saying she's a psychic medium too, so I guess it's in her wheelhouse. But this is the kind of stuff I just don't really like. So anyway, tell me you guys, what do you think? It didn't used to be so obviously that it's a Magic 8 Ball. I'd have to go back and look at the videos. The Try Again is definitely 8 Ball material, and the that's a new card that wasn't in there originally. And I know, like, I skipped past, like, I think the last two or three, I think it was two, that I didn't watch the Infinity deck when I was doing reaction to it because I just find it so friggin' boring. Let me know what you guys think. You enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment below as well. It helps with the algorithms and such. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, cat.